Episode number 34. Thank you, sir. And Jo was quite comfortable after that, for it suited her exactly. What have you been doing to this boy of mine, hey? Was the next question, sharply put. Only trying to be neighborly, sir. And Jo told how her visit came about. You think he needs cheering up a bit, do you? Yes, sir, he seems a little lonely, and young folks would do him good perhaps. We're only girls, but we should be glad to help, if we could, for we don't forget the splendid Christmas present you sent us, said Jo eagerly. Tut, tut, tut. That was the boy's affair. How is the poor woman? Doing nicely, sir. And off went Jo, talking very fast, as she told all about the Hummels, in whom her mother had interested richer friends than they were. Just her father's way of doing good. I shall come and see your mother some fine day. Tell her so. There's the tea bell, we have it early on the boy's account. Come down and go on being neighborly. If you'd like to have me, sir. Shouldn't ask you, if I didn't. And Mr. Lawrence offered her his arm with old-fashioned courtesy. What would Meg say to this? Thought Jo, as she was marched away, while her eyes danced with fun as she imagined herself telling the story at home. Hey! Why, what the dickens has come to the fellow? Said the old gentleman, as Laurie came running downstairs, and brought up with a start of surprise at the astounding sight of Jo arm in arm with his redoubtable grandfather. I didn't know you'd come, sir, he began, as Jo gave him a triumphant little glance. That's evident, by the way you rack it downstairs. Come to your tea, sir, and behave like a gentleman. And having pulled the boy's hair by way of a caress, Mr. Lawrence walked on, while Laurie went through a series of comic evolutions behind their backs, which nearly produced an explosion of laughter from Jo. The old gentleman did not say much as he drank his 4 cups of tea, but he watched the young people, who soon chatted away like old friends, and the change in his grandson did not escape him. There was color, light, and life in the boy's face now, vivacity in his manner, and genuine merriment in his laugh. She's right, the lad is lonely. I'll see what these little girls can do for him, thought Mr. Lawrence, as he looked and listened. He liked Jo, for her odd, blunt ways suited him, and she seemed to understand the boy almost as well as if she had been one herself. If the Lawrences had been what Jo called prim and poky, she would not have got on at all, for such people always made her shy and awkward. But finding them free and easy, she was so herself, and made a good impression. When they rose she proposed to go, but Laurie said he had something more to show her, and took her away to the conservatory, which had been lighted for her benefit. It seemed quite fairy-like to Jo, as she went up and down the walks, enjoying the blooming walls on either side, the soft light, the damp sweet air, and the wonderful vines and trees that hung about her, while her new friend cut the finest flowers till his hands were full. Then he tied them up, saying, with the happy look Jo liked to see, "Please give these to your mother, and tell her I like the medicine she sent me very much."